His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at the vet. A lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because at least to a couple of snaps per game, we just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Now a 2nd and 6.
Complete to Colston Loveland.
Now McCarthy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
87. Brings up
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain on the play. And the Vikings first down. First and 10
up the middle. It's Genty. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Colston Loveland from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They go play action here on first down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Webster. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 4. Quick hitter here is complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Round and incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Second and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
The pass.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14.
And the Chargers,
they'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the Vikings 11-yard line.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 17 yards out. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
No gain on the play. Brings up
they run a draw here on second down. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air with McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Vikings.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line.
On the stop. No gain on the play.
McCarthy going to sneak it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings first down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Well, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that was so close to being a heck of a play. But when there's a free lane to the quarterback, it's always a risk, him taking a hit, if the screen doesn't set up in time for him to complete the throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3rd and 2.
Complete to number 81. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Chargers.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 33.
Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
A 35-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's called the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now back to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
A
and
run
2.
out of the gun with Jersey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 62 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There they'll play action. Here's McCarthy. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down.
On first down, it's Genty. And down to the 36-yard line here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Bring back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Here's a second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the Chargers' 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. McCarthy off the play fake. And he's going to go down. Sandbag at the 13-yard line. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, Chargers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Austin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of the play. It looked like it was in trouble.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. In motion goes the tight end. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And the throw here, that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
McCarthy going to sneak it, and he will have the Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive.
29-yard line.
3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Up the middle they go. It's Austin. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Webster. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
2nd and 13. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
The first down pass.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Webster. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Back to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. 2nd down and 3. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On play action, now McCarthy. Pass complete to Lovely. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on 1st down.
No doubt about that one, because that was a situation of just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself. And it ended up a big-time loss.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Up the middle they go. Webster. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
He's got the tight end. That's Gaskin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Vikings' 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's a give up the middle. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On the give, Genty. And not much of a hold there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw McCarthy. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
First and 10.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
they'll go again with Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away.
Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
27.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Webster. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. Austin. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
First down, Chargers.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down, Chargers.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this from the 9 down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
34. Vikings.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now McCarthy. Manning, he hits him in stride. And this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
McKinnon here, it's complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Back to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for number 35.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So with just under 30 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Chargers, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.